Imagine you are stuck with a beautiful astronaut in space with no hope of returning to Earth. No, we are not talking about the movie Passenger. It's a similar movie, but a different approach. Hello and welcome back to Every Recap Ever. Today we are seeing a sci-fi movie called If You Were the Last. Subscribe to our channel for more such recaps and let's get started. Adam and Jane are busy arguing about space theories while playing chess. They seem like those typical couples arguing about small things. However, there is just one thing different. Apparently they are in space. So it turns out their spaceship lost its signal and nobody from Earth knows where they are. They have given up hope on someone finding them. Their fellow astronaut companion has also unalived himself when they lost all the communication. In this critical condition, all they can do is to keep living and die one day. They start their day with workout, then some minor maintenance. Later, Adam does some gardening and cooking. They end their day with watching some random movies while enjoying the popcorn. One day while doing the maintenance, Jane gets hurt. However, she ignores it and tries to fix the comms and navigation. It's like a usual habit for her to try communicating in hope of getting at least some kind of reply. They even try to pass their boredom by doing dance while listening to their favorite music. Later, while stretching and conversing with each other, the topic of lovemaking comes. However, Adam sees Jane's wound and the topic gets shut. He quickly treats her. Apparently, she doesn't want to waste their medical supplies on such minor injuries, so she kept quiet about her wound. Adam then again gets to the same topic of lovemaking, but Jane tries to ignore her. Why, you ask? Well, there are multiple reasons apparently. First, they are not attracted to each other. They are just colleagues and never thought about each other in such a way. Second, they both are married. Yeah, that's a pretty big reason, I would say. Adam tries to explain to her that they are anyway gonna die in space one day. They have been trying to communicate with the Earth for so long, but still haven't had any success yet. So according to him, there is no harm in just doing it 1 or 2 times, as they both feel physically frustrated. Jane also starts thinking about it, however changes the topic and suggests they should watch a scary movie together.
A few moments later.
Adam gets so scared watching that movie. He literally asks Jane to let him sleep with her that night. Yeah, they make a partition obviously, but in the morning. Later, Jane suggests that they can do cuddles to get the same feeling. But Adam disagrees as this will only increase their pent-up frustration. She then tells about the third issue, space babies. They don't have precautions there on the ship. What if she gets pregnant? Adam is ready to take that risk. For him, they have enough renewable life support, plus any kid would love to be in space. This makes Jane a little mad and they end up arguing with each other. Now who do they talk to? Their third dead companion, Skeleton. They both express their anger talking to the skeleton. Eventually they start missing their loved ones and start watching their video message which they sent before losing the communications. It is clear they both are thinking about the same thing, but their bond on Earth is stopping them. The next day, Jane tries to listen to her favorite music and realizes the cassette is not working for some reason. She gets panicked as it's the only song which has been keeping her sane during all this crisis. Adam quickly comes and checks the problem. He realizes the cassette's data has been corrupted. This puts an even more impact on her. However, Adam somehow calms her down by singing the same song. Even though his singing is bad, his care for her conveys through his voice. She calms down and they say sorry to each other for arguing. They start spending more time with each other for the next few days. They dance together, make tattoos on each other's bodies, and even get high together. Yeah, don't ask me how, but Adam managed to find a way to grow that plant on his ship. Their life is back to normal, but there is still something missing. One day, their pet goat suddenly dies. So they just cook him in his memory and... Yeah, pretty messed up, but it is better to just eat it rather than wasting it. Later, while stargazing, Jane asks Adam about why he is not talking about lovemaking these days. He says that she was feeling uncomfortable while talking on this topic, and also he doesn't want to stir up another argument. However, it is clear that Jane is also interested in this. She knows that their loved ones probably have already moved on in their life, as it has been already more than 5 years. Jane is actually worried about something else. According to her, what if Adam is not good at lovemaking? This will make her even more pent up. Adam suggests that they take it slow, and they decide to plan in as a date. The next day, they wake up with a mind to go on a date with each other. They do their usual work, and while doing the maintenance, Jane sees that their navigation has been fixed. Now they can get back to Earth. It will take them 3 weeks to get back. This makes Adam sad for some reason, However, Jane just jumps on him and they start kissing each other. For the next scene, just don't ask me what happened. You can pretty much guess the skeleton's reaction. As their time of arrival comes closer, they start wondering about how they will be facing their loved ones. They both decide to just ignore everything that happened for past few days and continue their life. I mean, according to them, it was just a fling and nothing else. With this, they finally manage to land back on the Earth. People go crazy about their return, and the media immediately asks them about their third member. However, they can't just tell them that she lost her mind and attacked them, so they had to unalive her. So they make up a lie that she died in her sleep. Yeah, and for some reason people are dumb enough to believe that. Adam's wife, Savannah, who is also the governor, comes running to see him and kisses him. This makes Jane a little uncomfortable, but she just brushes it off. Later, while performing some tests, Jane's husband comes to meet her. He is so happy to finally see her and just breaks into tears. Later, Adam explains to the authorities how he grew that plant in the spaceship and how they eat their goat. Yeah, they have to make a report of their findings, basically. Anyway, after all the usual procedures, they get discharged. Now, it's time for their final goodbye. I mean, they both are hesitant to accept it, but it is clear in their eyes that they are sad. Still, they part ways. Adam gets busy with a lot of interviews and Jane gets busy with family reunions. Everything seems to be going smoothly, but there is just this feeling that something is not right. Even though both are doing lovemaking with their partners, their mind just can't seem to forget those memories. One day, Jane sees a message from a woman on her husband's phone and asks him about it. So apparently, when she was away, he thought she would never come back and dated a woman briefly. But now that Jane is back, he broke up with her. Jane suggests he should continue to date her as she seems perfect for him. Her husband doesn't understand her sudden change and asks about it. Jane finally breaks the silence and tells him that she had a physical relationship with Adam. This comes as a shock to him. Later, Jane just breaks down from all the flowing emotions while jogging. On the other hand, Adam is going through the same phase. On his way to the party, Savannah asks him about his change in behavior. She has a gist of why he is behaving differently, but doesn't want to point it out. At the party, Adam meets Jane again and wonders why she is not with her husband. She tells him about her divorce and Adam starts feeling more uncomfortable. During the party, the guests ask them to show how they used to dance in the spaceship. They are hesitant for a second, but they start dancing. The memories of all their time spent on the ship come rushing in. It's as if the world doesn't exist for them and they are in the moment alone. They get interrupted with the sounds of people clapping and come back to reality. Savannah notices the things and after the party confronts Adam. She asks him to come clean and accept his feelings. Adam doesn't want to break Savannah's heart and lies to her saying he still loves her. However, Savannah just ends the things and asks him to go to Jane. Yeah, Savannah loves Adam, but she knows that he will be more happy with Jane. He quickly goes to Jane and kisses her. He is not scared to accept his feelings now. All he wants is to spend his entire life with her. The movie then ends with them spending time in the middle of nowhere while stargazing. The end. So there you have it, recap of a sci-fi romance movie called If You Were the Last. It's very rare for us to recap romance movies, so I hope you must have enjoyed it. Do let us know if you want us to recap more romance movies in the future. That's all for today, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.